Aquarius, you are up for the November Tarot Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Okay. Let's go ahead and start getting into this. Again, this is for November. This is the general. I will do a love reading and I will do a money reading as well for November. Those will come later. Whatever reading you watch or listen to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. I'm using multiple decks. I'm going to start with my quotes custom tarot deck. I will pull one card from here, and then I will pull one card from my oracle, and I'll pull a couple of cards from my regular tarot deck. Let's get started. May I have the energy for Aquarius for November? May I have the energy for Aquarius for November? May I have the energy for Aquarius for November? What is it that Aquarius needs to hear? What is it that Aquarius needs to hear? What is it that Aquarius needs to hear? May I have a card, please? Okay, take that one. Oh, that's funny. I like this quote. Okay. This is from Dina Manzo or Dina Canton from Real Housewives of New Jersey. It says, I'm usually pretty zen until you F with me. I'm usually pretty zen until you F with me. Yeah, that sounds like you, Aquarius. That sounds like you. All right. Let me go ahead and pull an oracle card. May I have the energy for Aquarius for November? Energy for Aquarius for November. Energy for Aquarius for November. What is it that Aquarius needs to hear? What is it that Aquarius needs to hear? What is it that Aquarius needs to hear? May I have a card, please? Thank you. This came out for Sagittarius as well. For some of you, if you have Sagittarius in your chart, you might want to check it out. Just saying, check out the November Sagittarius reading. But this one is saying potential. Some of you need to recognize your potential. Also, some of you need to have, and I'm telling you the same thing I told Sagittarius, some of you need to have a more positive outlook on things. I don't expect you to have it all the time. We're human. So, yeah. Also, you're ruled by Uranus. So it's kind of like, Uranus is just kind of like, people, Aquarians usually call it how they see it. So, yeah. But there's potential in things around you. I will say that I feel like for some of you, you might come off as standoffish. I'm trying to see how I can say this. In order to avoid the drama, you would rather not deal with certain people at times or not deal with people at times. So because of that, you don't always make yourself as approachable. Also, something that I heard just a second ago with the potential is that you may want to do a double take on something, like check it again, because you may not see the potential in someone or something, but there is actually a lot of potential there. So I'm hearing don't judge a book by its cover. There's more to something than what's on the surface. So when you're dealing with certain people and certain things, you need to tap into your discernment and see, okay, is this really what I'm seeing, or is there something more to it? And that's going to the potential. All right, let's go ahead and take a few tarot cards right quick. May I have the energy for Aquarius for November? Energy for Aquarius for November. Energy for Aquarius for November. What is it that Aquarius needs to hear? What is it that Aquarius needs to hear? What is it that Aquarius, something told me to take this card, needs to hear? Right, may I have some more cards, please? Thank you. May I have another card, please? I'm taking this one. What is this? That's interesting. Let's see what we have here. Your energy. Something told me to take that. There's something. Okay. Now I'm going to throw this out here now. I'm going back to this card. I'm usually pretty zen until you F with me. Somebody stole something from you. The reason I'm saying that, the star card is here. So we have the star card. But then we have the Seven of Swords. And this is air energy. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could have been another air sign that you were dealing with. I do not feel like this was you. I just don't. If I did, I'd tell you. I really feel like somebody took something from you. Especially with this, I'm usually pretty zen until you F with me. I feel like somebody F'd with you. Because the Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse. And this was the card that something told me to go ahead and take it. Now, this is the thing. This card didn't just fly out. Something told me to take it. All of my cards in my deck, I always make sure I set them upright. So this card should have came out in the upright. It did not. It's in the reverse. So this is letting me know there was something that was new for you, that something happened. There had to be some type of deception. Now, on the other side, maybe somebody didn't take something. It could have been that you had planned something. You thought you had a good strategy, but it didn't pan out. You thought that it had potential, but it didn't work out. But the thing that came to me was somebody stole something. Especially with this card here. So that's the energy that I picked up on that. I didn't even check the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is Two of Swords. Whoever this is, if this is resonating with you, whoever this is resonating with, if something was stolen from you, you're not talking to this person anymore because the Seven of Swords is on my mind. Because the Two of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Two of Swords is about blocking, is what it is. 2 + 7 is 9. This person, and I feel like this person, if there was something stolen from you, this person feels guilty about it. They feel guilty about it. What's under the 2? Yeah, 9 of Pentacles is under that. And then the Tower is under that. I honestly feel, and then the 10 of Pentacles is under that. I feel like you're in the process of healing whatever happened. And now that that's happening, they're trying to get back in. For some of you, I'm going back to the potential part. This is what happened with Sagittarius, where they're realizing that even if something has a lot of potential, they're not going to go above and beyond to try and make something happen with it. Meaning, if you're dealing with someone and you see, oh, there's a lot of potential here, we could really, match and all of this other stuff. But you're not going to go overboard. You're not going to go above and beyond just to make it happen. They're going to have to pull their fair share too. I feel like whatever this was, whatever type of relationship this was, The person wasn't pulling their fair share. And in addition to that, not only did they not pull their fair share, they actually took from you. They were kind of a user. And this doesn't have to be romance. Anybody can be a user. Your friends, your family, your lovers, co-workers, whatever. Anyone can be a user. There was something where this person was a user. And then they actually, not only were they using, they actually took. And then there was a falling out. Now that you are starting to heal and stabilize, you are doing your own thing. They're trying to come back in for some of you. For others of you, this is just all about potential. And what I can tell you, we can do this message too. If you see potential in something, make sure you plan your strategy carefully. If you do, this will come out in the upright, the Ace of Pentacles. If you don't plan your strategy carefully, it will be in the reverse. All right, Aquarius, but I honestly feel like something was taken. And that is your message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Till next time, be blessed.